Kangen water.
Price of a gallon of gasoline? Lots of people are, and yet bottled water costs even more. People pay extra for bottled because they think it's better. Better tasting, better for you, certainly better than tap. But is it? We ran some tests to find out. I love doing that because often it shows that you're paying for something that's too good to be true.
It's perfect. It's Perrier.
It all started when a French company somehow convinced people it's cool to buy bottled water.
How does Evian make you feel?
Today, Evian surpassed Perrier in sales, and now it's the chic French water of choice. Why? It costs about $5 a gallon. Why do people pay so much for something you can get for free? Now, many people say they buy bottled waters because they taste better.
I drink Dizani. It tastes good. It tastes crisp, like natural.
Lots of people told us tap water isn't as good.
I think tap water kind of tastes like sewer.
That's what people say, but is it true? We ran a test. We offered people New York City tap water and 5 other bottled water, some of them expensive. Could people tell the difference when they didn't know what they were drinking? We'll get to our test results in a moment, but first, the other reason many people buy bottled water is that they claim it's safer.
I drink tap water home, and I'm the only one who's brave enough to do so.
Your family's afraid to drink tap water?
Yes.
What are they afraid of?
Germs.
Germs? At Earth Day celebrations, we heard a lot about how tap water is unhealthy.
Me, as a parent, I feel more comfortable giving her bottled water.
I drink Poland Spring, and that water is clean. It looks clean. It tastes clean, and it's like
It's clean.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Bottled water, we were told, is cleaner, safer, healthier.
Another of nature's gifts you can use to do something healthy.
We took 5 bottles of national brands of bottled water and a sample of tap water from this drinking fountain in the middle of New York City and sent them to microbiologist Aaron Margolin to test for the bacteria that can make you sick, like E. coli. What did he find?
There was actually no difference between the New York City tap water and the bottled waters that we evaluated.
No significant difference or no difference?
No difference whatsoever.
Many scientists have run tests like that, and they consistently find tap water is as good for you as waters that cost 500 times more. Even Dr. Stephen Edberg, the person the Bottled Water Association told us to talk to, agreed. Bottled water is no better for you. Maybe the taste difference justifies spending more money?
I can definitely taste the difference between like a Fiji water and an Evian and a Poland Spring.
Big selling Dasani, Aquafina, and 25% of all bottled water sold is just reprocessed tap water from cities around the country. One of Aquafina's sources is the Detroit River. At least the big selling French water does come from France. This brings us back to our taste test. The bottled waters we chose were the expensive Evian, Iceland Spring, which comes all the way from Iceland, Poland Spring, Aquafina, the best seller, American Fair, which is Kmart's discount brand, and that ordinary tap water from that city fountain. Now, many who did take the test were bottled water drinkers. They pay for it, they say, because tap water just doesn't taste as good. Regular tap water tastes
flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no flavor to it.
Tastes like chloride, or just it doesn't taste fresh.
We asked people to rate the waters bad, average, or great. Lots of people said one of the waters was bad.
Second one's pretty bad.
Was that one tap water? Actually, no. Tap water tested pretty well. Even people like this man and this woman who said they don't like it, liked it. Number 3 is New York tap water. You put down number 3 was great. That's New York tap water.
Okay.
Now, ours was just one unscientific test, but lots of blind tests, like this one done by Good Morning America, keep finding that the winner is...
All right, here we go.
Tap water.
Tap water.
Now, New York tap water may taste better than the water you get where you live. Not all towns' tap water is equally good, and the pipes in your house can affect taste. But come on, New York's the biggest city in America. Our water has to flow through ancient pipes from reservoirs that are sometimes 100 miles away. Yet it still wins taste tests.
Great.
I suspect lots of people who buy the fancy waters are getting suckered by the ads or the labels. Satirist Penn and Teller demonstrated that in their TV show on the cable network Showtime, when they went to a trendy California restaurant and...
Instead of a wine steward, we created the world's first water steward.
But this is how the water steward got the water, which he put in bottles with fancy labels. And sure enough, most of the unsuspecting diners loved their elegant waters.
How would you compare it to tap water?
Oh, yeah, definitely better than tap water.
In our test of what people said was great water, surprise, the cheapest bottled water won. American Fare from Kmart. Big seller Aquafina came in second. This woman who buys it thought she recognized it.
You think you picked it out?
I think it was 6.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm really proud.
Third place on our test was a tie between Iceland Spring, expensive bottled water shipped thousands of miles, and the ordinary tap water. Come here and you can get it free. Fifth place went to Poland Spring. And in last place, by far, with almost half the testers saying it tasted bad, was the most expensive water, the fancy French stuff, Evian.
How's that go? Yeah, that's nasty.
Evian had no comment. But bottom line, if you buy bottled water because you think it's healthier than tap, test after test shows no evidence of that. And if you buy fancy brands because you think they taste better, you're probably just buying the hype.
Are you currently satisfied with your water? Water, which makes up to 70% of the human body, is the source of all life. Water quality is greatly related to our health and beauty. Water is an indispensable element in our life. Nowadays, many people are interested in the benefits of Kangen water. You may ask, why is Kangen water good for the body? Involuntarily, the body takes in oxygen on a consistent basis. However, not all of the oxygen the body takes in is good oxygen. For example, have you ever noticed that when you cut an apple, all of a sudden it turns brown? Another example is iron. When it is brand new, it is very shiny, but over time it becomes dull and rusty. Such examples are a result of oxidation that happens in the air. Such types of oxidation is also happening to our bodies, shortening our lifespans and causing many illnesses. The best way to combat these free radicals is by none other than Kangen water. This unique type of water called Kangen water is produced by a machine called Level Up Deluxe. You may ask, what is Kangen water? Kangen water is water produced from the electrolysis of tap water. It is the opposite of oxidation and helps us to reduce free radicals. The Kangen water by Level Up Deluxe breaks large water clusters down to smaller ones. Each water cluster of Kangen water is mixed with 6 kinds of elements: hydrogen density, microcluster, dissolved hydrogen, minerals, ORP, and dissolved oxygen, all perfectly balanced to make Kangen water. Kangen water is not only effective in combating free radicals, but also enhances various food items. The solvency acts to dissolve and draw out nutritious and flavorful property in foods. It also helps in improving heat transference, which means faster boiling time. It also helps with various digestive problems like diarrhea, hyperacidity, and ulcers. It is our recommendation for you to drink at least 2 liters of Kangen water a day for optimum health. If you eat a lot of meat or foods high in cholesterol, we recommend you drink Kangen water to balance the acids with the alkali. It makes food more delicious and healthy. It draws out the natural flavor of ingredients so they cook up tender and juicy. Therefore, seasonings such as salt and soy sauce are needed in smaller amounts, perfect for people trying to reduce their salt intake. For coffee, tea, or green tea, for which taste and aroma are everything, you will be surprised at the improved color, taste, and aroma. And you can use less coffee, tea, or green tea and still achieve a full, rich taste due to its extractive ability. Use it to remove rawness of onions, shallots, garlic, potatoes, and the like. When taking medication or in baby formula, you can enjoy clean water after removing chlorine odors, rust, or any cloudiness. Because many medications are designed with the body's normal absorption rates in mind, the effects may vary with Kangen water, so use purified water when taking medication or when you prepare your baby's formula. Strong acid water is powerful in killing germs and home sanitation. It is effective to help tone your skin after a bath or shower or after shaving, when your pores are open. You can also add acid water to your bath water for similar benefits for your skin. All types of noodles and pasta will come out with a nice sheen and firm texture. Pay attention to its powerful disinfecting properties. Use this water as a safe means of general sanitation. Use it for cleaning cutting boards, knives, and wash rags. It kills germs that normally spread easily around your kitchen. If you carry the strong acid water with you in a handy little spray bottle, you can kill germs anytime, anywhere. Portable handy spray bottles can be purchased at your local Enagic branch. Strong Kangen water has the ability to dissolve tough stains and cut through dirt and grease in a short period of time. Kitchen grease stains and grime, use the added power of strong Kangen water to remove tough grease stains from the vent of your overhead range and in your oven, and to take away the oily film from your cutting board, knives, and dishes. This is the time when making pure, tasty, and healthy water at home is possible. You can do this with Lavela. Kangen water.
In 1968, Dr. Shinya successfully developed the technique of colonoscopy in order to visualize the entire rectum and colon. The following year, in 1969, he devised a sneer cautery device and was the first to perform colonic polypectomy through the colonoscope. He has performed approximately 300,000 colonoscopic examinations and has noted that there appears to be a strong connection between intestinal appearance and lifestyle-related diseases. This video depicts a variety of different intestinal views, good and poor, related to various colonic and other diseases. This patient had been a heavy wine drinker with a heavy animal protein diet, including cheese. After 3 months treatment, the patient was treated with Dr. Shinya's diet without any alcohol, dairy, and animal protein. He was given 1 quart of Kangen water and his condition improved. This is a 38-year-old Japanese woman who has been suffering from chronic constipation for many years. Her diet consists heavily of a Western-type menu, including white bread, yogurt, cheese, fruits, and cake once a day. She consumes 3 to 4 cups of coffee and tea a day. There was insufficient daily intake of water. She has been on various kinds of laxative every day, including Seneca, aloe, and other herbal medications for years. There are marked pigmentation and spasm. This is the same Japanese woman. She was instructed to drink Kangen water 3 quarts per day. Her diet consists of 90% grains, vegetables, sea vegetables, and fruits, and 10% animal protein with fish. Her condition has markedly improved. 45-year-old female with breast cancer. 6 months prior to this exam, she had a lumpectomy and radiation treatment. There are marked fecal retention in this picture. The same patient following Dr. Shinya's diet started to drink 3 quarts of Kangen water a day. Her condition markedly improved. This 65-year-old female with chronic constipation had breast cancer surgery and was referred for colonoscopy. Examination showed marked stool retention in many areas of the colon despite 2 days of preparation. The same patient was treated with a typical Dr. Shinya's diet and 1 quart of Kangen water 1 hour before each meal. Examination was repeated in 3 months. There was marked improvement in the colon.
This dermatitis is unbearable. It is so severe that the baby can't sleep through the night. The baby will continue to scratch until his sheets are stained with blood.
The baby cries and keeps us awake through the night. It is hard to get enough sleep.
Mr. Tomita, from Kyoto, had a thorough consultation with his doctor about his son's treatment and has no reservations about using this water. Look at his son. This is the result of using the water for 5 months. This is a photo of his son during steroid use. 5 months later, there is improvement with the use of Kangen water. His elbow? Also his knee, there is no trace of dermatitis. The skin has returned to its normal appearance.
Grandfather said, at the beginning it was awful and bloody. I am amazed at the improvement using the water we were given from Akashi Hospital. I was surprised that the skin healed so well.
Akashi Hospital fills many orders for Kangen water. Tomita's son is still free of any irritations. Even upon examination, there is no sign of any skin inflammation and he is very healthy. His appetite and energy has increased, and his disposition has become more pleasant.
My life was saved by drinking this water, and I am very happy and grateful.
Hayachi Abe, 56 years old, got a deep cut on his toe when he accidentally stepped on glass a month and a half ago. This caused the biggest downfall of his life. One day, he saw a documentary on TV for Kangen water and decided to leave the hospital and escape to Kyowa Hospital in the suburbs.